Hello. Engineer Syndicate, Janapriya Engineer Syndicate, Janapriya Upscale, and Janapriya Ventures. చాలా మందికి little bit doubt might be there. Many people do grand birthday, Shashti Purti, that is 60 years. When my family asked me, at the age of 60, let us celebrate big. అప్పుడు నేను తెలుగులో చెప్పిన పైసలు ఇచ్చి అందరిని పిలిచి నేను ముసలోన్నైనా అని చెప్పుకున్నాడు. ఏందిరా నాయన, నాకు షష్ఠి వద్దు, పూర్తి వద్దు అని చెప్పిన. Then on that day I said, I will do grand way, though I don't declare, people may conclude that I have become old. I cannot stop them to feel about it, but I feel myself until my last breath I am not old. But why 72? It has got my personally some speciality. I born in 1953. That is 9 number. Now 72 is the 9 number. Today's year is 2025. That is 9 number. When I started Engineers Syndicate, that is again 9 plus 9, 18 plus again 9 number. When I said Janapriya Engineers Syndicate, 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27, that is again 9 number. So many nines, but another special 9 is also there, which is my wife got attached to me 45 years back. Today, 45-year running after the marriage, I felt so many nines, let me do on 72, because 81 is too far. Therefore, 72 may be better. That's why 72. It's my personal choice. Next 40 years, this is the real. 72 is a bonus. 40 years is a real. Reason is, so many people started business when I started this construction industry. But today, maybe 3 to 5 or maximum 10% of the people only continuing on that day who started. Some reasons are other. I don't know about different businesses. In this business, continuously for many decades, only few companies are surviving. Our company is one of that company. I am really proud of it. Many people ask me, so many people are doing luxury housing, good commercial, otherwise land business. There's a lot of money. And again, many people ask me, what is the inspiration for you to start affordable housing? Frankly admitting, my inspiration is housing board. Many people may not be aware. My confidence gone more on affordable housing because of Huda. I am really dared to enter into this mission of affordable housing because of HDFC. In what way these three are having connections? The first thing you might have seen in video, in 1980s, when Housing Board announced that we are going to construct about 2,000 apartments, maybe 3,000 apartments. Nearly 2 lakh applications have come to Housing Board. After 6 months or 1 year, Housing Board made a lottery in that these 2,000 names they announced. All these 2,000 people, one of two or my relatives were also there who got allotted. They started feeling that they are getting a house freely, lottery, but they are paying money. Then I felt, when they are paying money, why this? What is happening? Then I little bit thrown my thinking about it. There is a fantastic demand the apartments or houses if you are able to cater to the salaried class. Then if I want to start the business, what do you need? You need a land. Plenty is available in Hyderabad. You need raw material like cement, steel, so many things, all are available. You need masons and engineers and architects to work. There are many people who are unemployed in those days. How to sell means we need people, customers. Customers are going to be in queue if you are really believe you or trust you. Then where is the problem? The problem was only one. In those days, getting a housing loan was difficulty. Because HDFC just started. Earlier than that, no institution was there. One LIC, they used to give first installment. They used to put lot many problems for second. Therefore, nobody dared to go based on that. Therefore, getting a loan for salaried class was the first most important thing. Then I worked on it. But I failed in the sense HDFC was ready to give. But employees were not able to get more loan because 14% was the rate of interest. Their salaries were 6,000 to 7,000 maximum. On the whole, I can great difficulty, I can make a accommodation in their budget. But condition is that I have to take every pie in white so that they are fully eligible. In those days, builders not used to take money in white, only 40, 50% like that. When 50% you are not taking on paper, they cannot eligible. Therefore, I have to take two daring steps which I took. First step is that I said, it is my responsibility or my company's responsibility to get the loan for you. And my second responsibility is I will take every pie in white. Mine was the first company advertising in those days, selling flats in front page of Enadu and mentioning full rates in white. And many people created a fear in me, but I daringly went. With the God grace, I never felt. Two daring steps made this company successful. Later, HDFC really gave loan, and white also played a role. And history today, 40 years you are seeing. Therefore, there is an inspiration from the housing board and Huda. What they have done is they sold land in Sarur Nagar apartment auction. Myself, with me, CSR Shekhar Reddy also purchased one plot. Several other builders also purchased. Good number of builders we have become at one place because apartment wise we have to sell. We purchased in the beginning too. Then we have become the builder. Therefore, a good plot, a title plot from the government getting was the second confidence where really it helped us. Third, HDFC has given the loan. That is the way. Affordable housing where I was having passion and I used to think about it. Ultimately, I could able to make it success. In 1985 started. By 88, first ventures I have given. Anyhow, I didn't get any obstacles in between in spite of a maiden builder not having any previous experience. Then I thank the God for not creating any obstacles to me. Another challenge I got in affordable housing wise, one is 14%, other is they are hardly able to get 60 to 70,000. Therefore, I can give a very small flat. If the small flat means they don't get a reasonable accommodation. There really I used my engineering brain with the help of another friend. We planned 6 to 700 square feet, a two-bedroom flat, because ultimately sizes are not important. The important is the two-bedroom accommodation. Many people commented how it is going to be, because flat buyers are compelled to compromise because they are getting the accommodation what they want in their budget. Therefore, planning and doing it accommodation in more accommodation in less area and giving in the budget was secret of my success. But this has to go to the people very easily. Then there also my brain worked reasonably sharp, because I am successful, therefore I think I can tell that. I have given some punchlines, slogans. Many people might be aware. Adde illu enduku dandaga, Janapriya undaga. This was the slogan. Almost you have seen many of the autos backside. Autos actually business was very little. I was the first person to introduce. Many thousands of autos I have taken on hire for the backside of that, and that slogan has become very popular and instant success I could able to get. Now that slogan is Adde illu enduku dandaga, Janapriya undaga. In English, give up rent house, pick up own house. Even we have done in Karnataka, there also same slogan, Badige mane bidi, Janapriya mane madi. These slogans were popular in Bangalore as well as in Hyderabad. These punchlines made my company to penetrate into the brains of salary class very fast. My company has become reasonably popular in the first 5 years. Otherwise, that popularity I am supposed to get in 20 years. 20 years popularity I could able to get in 5 years. Anyhow, history is history. If you don't have some principles, core values, it is difficult for you to sustain for several years. From day one, I used to feel that I'm the man for affordable housing. I want to give flats in my lifetime, not focusing. Some reasons or other, I was totally interested in that. Therefore, in that, many people used to say, when you are selling for so less rate, what margins you are going to get? The number one principle, high turnover, less margin. Other builder is doing 100 flats, I am doing 1,000 flats. My margin is less, but my quantum of profit is high. Then, as I told you, accommodation, more accommodation in less area for the purpose of facilitating buyers. Because I am doing in a big way, my purchases, doors, windows in a big number, therefore I used to get big discounts. That way my cost of construction used to come less. These type of values made our company more successful. In the last, particularly 10 years, we tried to upgrade ourselves. In the 40 years also, certain things we have done. That is, ours is one of the first companies adopting information technology services in marketing through digital marketing, customer services through Salesforce and a software, construction management and customers management through SAP. These are all latest wise, whatever softwares are there. Our company is full-fledged manner they are using. Everybody thinks that affordable housing builder may not be, but we were the first persons to adopt all this. Not only this, almost 15 years back, ours is the first company to introduce shear wall technology in Hyderabad housing projects. Ours is the first company to use precast technology in housing projects. We are having a factory worth of about 20 crores where big wall we make precast. With that 10 floors, we have constructed about 400 flats in Kapra, that is Sainik Puri. So far, we completed nearly 40,000 apartments in the last 40 years. But I feel much more proud because Janapriya, in the 40 years history, there are many people who worked in the Janapriya as engineers, they have become builders. The many people who are my landlords, where they have given development to me, they have become builders. There are many people who are contractors, they have become builders. Ultimately, roughly nearly 150 builders produced by Janapriya directly or indirectly. If you see, another thing, inspiration by virtue of the Janapriyas, many people might be followed. They say, sir, I have seen your advertisement. I inspired, I started my business and I am successful in this. Many people used to say to me. That is why I say, though we constructed 40,000, the way our director told in video, Ravinder Reddy, it might be minimum the inspiration with my builders, my producer builders and others, maybe more than 4 lakh units, which is not a small number. When so much thing happened in the 40 years, team, somebody has to behind. Otherwise, we cannot be successful. There are, I cannot mention all the people name, but who are the core members who really contributed their time and their brain, their hard working, and they driven the company. They are Gopal Reddy was the director he worked in my company more than 20 years and is one of the great contributor for this company to get into this 40 years. Ramakrishna is also structural engineer. He worked more than 15 years and he is also another person who contributed a lot for our development. My brother Surinder Reddy is with me from day one to even till now. He also contributed for the development of my company. Suresh Reddy, my elder brother, elder sister's son, he worked more than 10 years or 12 years. He also contributed good work for my company. One more gentleman, Mr. Sarkar, he also worked more than 8 years. He also contributed a lot to us. These are the people who contributed, but at this moment they are not with us. But presently who are running the show, Janapriya Upscale. This Janapriya Upscale is recently, about 4 years back, Kranti started this name. One day he came, he said, I wanted little bit change in my name. Janapriya I want to keep because Janapriya legacy I want. I wanted to construct not only affordable housing, but also luxury housing. Keeping that in view, I made one name. Will you approve? That name is Janapriya Upscale. Instantly I told him, this is very good. Janapriya is having a legacy of 40 years. And this upscale is going to make a very big difference. It is going to be more successful. You go ahead, I told Tira Mudhu. That upscale Now this company, Janapriya Upscale, Kranti is managing director, and Manish, Sharath, and Satish, these are the three pillars who are running under Kranti. But the whole 40 years or 35 years whatsoever, from me to present generation also, one great gentleman is a real contributor, great man, patience, hard work, intelligentsia. In every angle, he outsmarts everybody of my family. And even today, he is doing a lot to this company. He is none other than Nandan Reddy. Our present strength is maintain quality because of mechanized construction, trying to give delivery faster, and making affordable and luxury housing. And slowly, people are having better salaries. They are able to take more than 1 crore flats. That's why we are trying to focus more than 1 crore flats. We are not deviating from our original plan of salaried class, but salaried class salary has increased more. Therefore, we are also keeping that in view, and we are trying to make flats more than 1 crore worth. I personally feel first generation me, whatever I felt I did. But second generation, what is the guarantee that they will come into the same field? That might be the problem for many parents. Most probably that problem would have been to me. But luckily, my both sons never asked me, I am going to join here or there. They said that we are going to take the civil engineering later, I will join. Therefore, I can proudly say that without my force, they have come into this business. Now I am feeling, I am wishing, I have got 3 grandsons, and all these people also should contribute to this nation in housing sector, even third generation, first, second, third. That is my hope, my wish. Before my conclusion, one thing I would like to tell. Today, 40 years we have done, 40,000 we have done. The whole credit goes to my engineers. Whole credit goes to my contractors. Whole credit goes to my suppliers. More than all this, majority goes to my flat buyers. They scolded me. They have seen me as a god. Everything happened because they are my family members. In your family, you don't have a fight. You will have a fight. You will have affection. Similar way, these 40,000 members are my family members, and we fight now and then, but we wish well-wishing of each and everybody. Today also, almost all ventures, I maintain good relation. With the God grace, they give a lot of respect to me. Normally, when flats we are giving affordable, getting respect may be difficult, but I really thank my flat buyers. They give fantastic respect to me. Wherever I meet, they talk in a different way. Then వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడగానే కొద్దిగా చెస్ట్ చూపిపోతుంది, అరే సార్ మీరు మాకు ఇల్లు ఇచ్చిన లేకపోతే మేము ఇట్లుంటామని. I really, today only, జస్ట్ నార్మల్లీ నేను డ్రెస్ అంతా పైజామా కుర్తా వేసుకుంటే ఇలా కోట్ గిట్ హంగామా తయారై వచ్చిన. ఎందుకంటే ఫోటోలు దిగుతాంలే అని. బయట మా స్టాఫ్ అంతా ఉండే. First time I felt that I am not a builder, most probably I am an actor. Reason being, almost 40 minutes it took. So many people have taken photos with me. Then I started feeling కొద్దిగా అహంకారం స్టార్ట్ అయింది. కొద్దిగా సినీ యాక్టర్ కూడా అవుతుంది కదా, అరే ఇంతమంది మనం లైక్ చేస్తారా, ఇంతమంది అనేది. But I felt that staff, my people, they're adoring us, this company. The, the last conclusion I will tell, my both sons are doing, but still I have got leftover work. What is my leftover work? Many people may not be able to imagine. My leftover work is with my old flat buyers. In what way you are connected with your old flat buyers? I am an old builder, they are old flat buyers. The flats which I constructed 40 years back, 35 years back, started talking in the last 2-3 years. Sir, మీరు చిన్న ఫ్లాట్లు ఇచ్చిండ్రు, ఇప్పుడు మాకు సరిపోతలేదు, కొద్దిగా చెడిపోయినాయి, వాటిని కూలగొట్టి కట్టాలి, మీరు వచ్చి కడితే బాగుంటుంది. అంటే ఎవరికి కట్టాలి? నేనే కట్టాలంటున్నారు. And again I am getting the work. Which work I am doing? I am doing my own flat works. ఇంతకుముందు ఫ్లాట్స్ ఎక్కడున్నారో వాళ్ళని తీసుకొచ్చి నా దాంట్లో పెట్టుకున్నా. ఇప్పుడు నా దగ్గర ఉన్న వాళ్ళు దాన్నే మళ్ళీ బిల్డర్ కామంటున్నారు. Most probably next year I am going to start one venture which is under redevelopment. First project which I have done for 40 flats. Already we are having an understanding. Maybe in 6-7 months we are going to start by dismantling and reconstructing. Almost all my ventures may take one more decade. I may do, or my sons may do, but I am confident that out of these 40,000 apartments, minimum 25,000 apartments we rebuild. That is the note. In the conclusion, I will tell that I used to feel మీరు కారు అమ్మితే ఒక 5 ఏళ్ళు పనిచేస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ కారు కొనుక్కుంటాడు. ఫ్యాన్ అమ్మితే మళ్ళీ 3 ఏళ్ళు పనిచేస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ ఫ్యాన్ కొనుక్కుంటాడు. కూరగాయలు అయితే ఇవాళ అయిపోతే రేపే కొనుక్కుంటాడు. ఇల్లు అయితే వాడు సచ్చిందానికి ఉంటాడు, మళ్ళీ ఎవడు కొనుక్కుంటాడు? కానీ దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ట్రూ. Again, rebuilding, redevelopment is happening because city is developing so nicely. The rates are increasing. What we constructed is becoming unfit for them. What salary they are getting, that flat has become unfit for them. Because of those unfits, again we have to make fitter flat by removing that and reconstructing. And they will be happy, we will be happy, and new buildings will come. More than government will be happy because they will get much more income from your tax. Anyhow, I should thank all of you. It is a history, legacy of our company. And my sisters, brothers, my friends, some of the builders gave a fantastic commented a fantastic words about me, and all patiently you have seen, silently you are hearing my speech, my son's speech, and made this function very, very successful. And this function, I hope my co-builders also, when they complete 40 or 50 years, then they think that, okay, why I should not do better than what Ravinder Reddy and Kranti has done. That way it should happen. Anyway, I thank all of you for patient hearing, and I proudly feel being a affordable housing builder, and I want to be forever in that. Normally, I will try to preach to many builders, try to give a house who really needs it, because government is having a lot of partiality. They give freely to the poor people. Therefore, poor people don't have problem. Rich people are having money. They don't have a problem. They can appoint somebody construct. Ultimately, who are in between, they are having a problem. Neither government gives, nor they don't have the money. That is the real area this country needs. Houses. I personally feel in the country angle, as a patriotic person, as a builder, as a civil engineer, and మానవ సేవయే మాధవ సేవ అనే స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇవన్నిటి దృష్టిలో కూడా మై scheme of affordable housing is giving many folds satisfaction to me. Thanks to one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for that inspiring address. And